Hello and welcome to Jade Learning's brief look at Chapter 2's 2014 National Electrical Code changes. Although this sampling has been previously recorded, it should give you a little bit of an idea of what our live webinars are like. The first change we're going to talk about is 210.64, which covers receptacles in electrical service areas. The text from the code says, at least one 125-volt single-phase 15 or 20 ampere rated receptacle outlet shall be installed within 15 meters or 50 feet of the electrical service equipment. There is an exception that says this outlet can be emitted at 1 and 2 family dwellings. And it's similar to the requirement of having an outlet within 25 feet of HVAC equipment so that technicians and maintenance personnel can have a place to connect their testing and servicing equipment without having to run extension cords through doorways or throughout the building. The next change is 210.52E1, outdoor outlets for dwellings, and the requirement is that an outlet is required at both the front and back of a 1 and 2 family dwelling. And in 2011, there was text in the code that specified that the required outlet must be accessible while standing at grade level. This meant that in many cases, the authority having jurisdiction would not allow a porch or deck outlet to count as the required outlet for the back of the house, especially if there was a stair or elevated means in accessing that outlet. In 2014, this text has been modified to say that the outlet must be readily accessible from grade and not more than 6.5 feet above grade level. This means that outlets on porches and decks can now count as the required outdoor outlet as long as they are readily accessible from grade. If you have to walk up a staircase to a deck to access the outlet, it would still be considered readily accessible from grade. The third change we're going to cover is 210.52G, basements, garages, and accessory buildings. The text here has been modified to say that in garages, at least one receptacle outlet shall be installed for each car space. So if you have a 2-car garage, you have to have at least 2 of those outlets. And if you have a 5-car garage, you have to have at least 5 of those outlets. Another change in this section is that the branch circuit supplying these receptacles shall not supply outlets outside of the garage. Outdoor outlets will no longer be able to be included on the garage branch circuit, which means there may be some change in the design and layout of dwelling unit circuits. I hope you enjoyed our small sampling of code changes that are coming up for the 2014 NEC. We also have a live webinar on Tuesday, November 12th, 2013. The live webinars are a lot of fun because you'll get a chance to interact with our instructors, David Burt, Don Hersey, and Charles Miller. You'll be able to ask questions, comment, answer polls, and get involved on the 2014 NEC changes. Make sure to click on the link in your email to register. Thanks again.